Varley thinks Penelope should hear this from Portia. In the aftermath, Penn and Colin later lay intertwined on the chaise lounge. Penn attempts to persuade Colin into giving her access to his writing. He's still thinking about it. A knock on the door abruptly causes our couple to hastily get dressed and leave before anybody notices them. Agatha pays Queen Charlotte a visit in the interim. They are rejoicing, the Queen admits. The most recent leaflet from Lady Whistledown shows how helpless she is. She didn't write any bitter criticism of Her Majesty. It's time to attack and take LW out where it hurts. Colin reads aloud a note from the Queen while in the carriage. A prize of £5,000 will be given to anyone who can tell the Crown who Lady Whistledown is. Colin is happy about this. He thinks she'll soon take off her mask. Naturally, he has no idea that his beloved Penn is LW. Penn seemed to be in a panic. Afterwards, Eloise finds her brother engrossed in his work when she visits Colin's office. She requests that they speak. Eloise is offended that Colin went behind her back to propose to Penn even though he knew they were at odds. Colin expresses regret. He declares his undying love for her and says he knows Eloise did too. He wants his sister to approve of them. Colin delivers the Queen's message and the award to Eloise before she leaves the office. Next, Cressida and her soon-to-be husband, Lord Greer, Richard Durden, have a conversation with Lady Cooper, Joanna Bobbin. Greer is a lot of fun. He despises balls, music, and Cressida's Effie trinket outfit. Greer says he'll go to one ball a month with Cressida. Oh, and he figures she'll give birth to at least 4 or 5 children. Then Penn is asked by Prudence and Philippa how she was able to snag Colin. Don't tease Penn, Portia tells her pregnant daughters. As it should, the Penn hate train really ends here. Portia discloses that she and Penn plan to attend the Bridgerton home engagement celebration. In another scene, Emma Naomi's character Alice Mondrick observes as her kid lists every cutlery item that is used during supper. Wool, Martin Zimhangbe obsesses over his club's ledgers. Alice requests that her spouse take a week off. Move away from everything. Everyone gets together for the engagement celebration that evening. The son of the Mondricks, the Lord of Kent, plays with Gregory, Wool Tilston and Hyacinth. Portia and Colin patch things up. After meeting Tilly, Kate develops feelings for her. Danbury, Violet, and Marcus are in awe at Pollen's compatibility. Penn receives a threat from Eloise in the meantime. Before midnight, Eloise will reveal her identity to Colin. After that, Francesca, John, Marcus, Agatha, and Violet have a conversation. John is convinced by Fran to share the tale of his filthy footwear with them. John starts to become apprehensive, though, and his narrative ends before it really gets going. Colin then gives his future bride a heartfelt toast. Eloise continues, raising a glass to everyone who is actually getting to know one another. After that, Portia raises a glass to the union of the Featherington and Bridgerton families. Benedict asks Tilly whether they need more booze or if the alcohol is hitting her too hard. In the drawing room, Kate invites everyone to play charades. Penn initiates the game. The competitive side of Anthony emerges. I cherish my insane Viscount. Penn and Eloise race to solve all the riddles properly for a spell. Ultimately, Wool, Benedict, and Portia join in the conversation. Eloise is informed by Cressida that she plans to claim the Queen's bounty for revealing Lady Whistledown's identity. She gets into a brief argument with Eloise. John comes back with Fran to complete his tale about the boots. It touches Violet deeply, especially John's obvious love for her daughter. They're meant to be together. Kate informs Anthony that evening that she hopes to share their baby news. She has reconsidered. Penn flees to the shelter of an empty chamber while everyone is discussing Lady Whistledown and the Queen's message. She is breathing heavily. The clock is ticking and Eloise's ultimatum is hanging over her head. Lady Whistledown has it made. Cressida hears Portia say she can enjoy her celebrity and never have to get married. Cressida makes the decision to go by LW. Penn comes out, panting and trembling. Colin follows up with her. Violet and Agatha are told about Kate and Anthony's pregnancy announcement. Then, everyone's attention is drawn to Cressida as Cantony tries to break the news to the group. Saying she's Lady Whistledown, she says. Murmurs and gasps fill the room. Portia appears astonished. As the clock approaches midnight, Penelope is so overcome that she passes out. Colin is trying to rouse her awake while everyone is surrounding her.
Penn!